After the explosives were detonated at the churches, church leaders wanted to make sure people attending services would be safe going forward. Pastoral Associate for Administration at Holy Cross Catholic Church, Wade Cornelius, says they first looked at what could be done immediately to make sure the church was safe.
Our primary concern was what's going to stop this from happening the next day. And so the concerns were, what would the agencies be able to support us here on campus, and what could we do at an extended level to make sure that our campus was safe.
Lead pastor at Calvary Baptist Church, Kevin Glenn, says after the attack, congregants at Calvary Baptist were asking about a plan for security going forward.
Are we going to do things that are kind of preventative and proactive to just make sure that if there's anything suspicious or weird looking or anything like that, that we address it beforehand? And we've been able to do that. We're able to do that this past weekend, and have some measures in place to be able to continue to do that, in addition to security cameras being installed within and outside the campus.
Glenn says church leaders were on hand at Sunday's service that were staying vigilant of their surroundings and helping people feel safe without disturbing services.
There were more people at each door, more people in the parking lot, and a lot more people moving around, kind of having their eyes open, and that was different, but it wasn't intrusive.
Las Cruces police says they have been speaking with churches about safety precautions and remaining vigilant. Wade Cornelius says since the attack, law enforcement has helped them keep the church secure.
They've been here every day, and this weekend they swept the church with the dogs before Mass on Saturday, and then they did it early 5-6 a.m. on Sunday. And then they had a presence here at church all of Sunday. And then on top of that, we had our local security system, Security Concepts. They were here monitoring the grounds, and they're here doing that now as well.
Cornelius says moving forward, they plan to hold classes and training on safety and emergency preparedness.
That will allow ushers and staff to know how to organize a crowd to move out of the church in case of an incident in the future, and what to do in other circumstances.
Both churches are now looking to install security cameras on the premises and dealing with budget constraints. Pastor Kevin Glenn says they are going to start by installing cameras where they are most needed.
We're prioritizing zones. There are certain zones where we were really missing some eyes, and we're paying attention to those first. But the system that we're going to install, it's going to be cost effective for us, but it can be added to along the way.
Wade Cornelius says Holy Cross is using the online fundraising site GoFundMe.com to help raise money to install the new cameras, and have raised close to $2,000 in the past week.
We've been in the process of looking into security systems. It wasn't in our budget. We have a very modest budget, and so we started a GoFundMe account, and our parishioners have been very generous with that.
Law enforcement is still investigating the explosions and is asking anyone with information to call the FBI tip line at 1-800-CALL-FBI. For KRWG, I'm Samantha Sonner.